So I guess today we are going to see the 10 terminal hacks that you need to know. So I have, like always, I have also written a blog about it and I will be adding it in the description. So let's get started. So the first thing is thing which I need to know is called the PWD. Now what PW does is that it will print the current working directory. That's what PW stands for, print working directory. So you can see wherever you went, so it's like cd slash there, and if you write pwd it will be in the root directory, and cd slash user share, and you write pwd see user and share. That's how you do it. Now if you, this is the root directory where you can see, well, let me just zoom in, sorry. So pwd and ls, so these are the root directory of a file. Now we can just go to cd home and my username. Instead of this, you can also write cd and you will be in the user home folder. Now other thing is that cd space will go back to the previous folder. Like if I type cd and cd downloads, and if I write cd minus, it will go back to the home folder, and if I again put cd minus, I will go back to downloads. So this is how it works, and it's very useful if you constantly changing directories. So cd clear. So the other thing is copying and pasting commands. So for copying in terminal, you should press Ctrl+Shift+C, and for pasting you should press Ctrl+Shift+V. That's how you paste and copy stuff. Now if you want to go to the beginning of a line, you should press Ctrl+A and press Ctrl+U to delete everything after the cursor. See? So if you type something and if you press Ctrl+A, Ctrl+U, it will delete the whole line. And if you type something, 2-3 words, and if you press Ctrl plus arrow key, it will go to the beginning of the word. Now if you press Ctrl+U, it will delete the whole line. So how does Ctrl+U works is that it will be deleting the whole line. So Ctrl+U deletes whole line, and now other thing is that, okay fine, what's the moving around command line, okay fine. So for jumping into the beginning of it, you should press Ctrl+A, and jumping to the end of the line, you can press Ctrl+E, and Ctrl+U will delete the whole line, and Ctrl+K will delete after everything the cursor, and Ctrl. So you can use all the remove the word in the terminal. So if I type 3 words like this, Ctrl+A will bring end of the line, Ctrl+E will beginning of the line, Ctrl+U will delete the whole line. Now again some words, and I can press Alt yeah. So if you have few words over here, and you can use Alt and arrow keys to Alt backspace for deleting the word, and you can use Control and arrow key to move different between words, and if you press Ctrl+U, it will delete the whole line. Okay, sorry, that doesn't what I meant. If you Control and K, it will delete everything after the cursor, and Ctrl+A will go to the beginning of the line, and Ctrl+K, everything is deleted. Now if you want to undo it, instead of pressing Ctrl+Z, you should press Ctrl+Y. That will undo all the changes. See? Ctrl+U. See, that's how you do it. So now if you go to any folder and you have a long file, and like I don't know, let me just go to config and config this way, and cat config is my configuration. But if you can't this, you should always go scroll up to see anything you need, or instead you can use this less config. That will give you a full screen view of the thing, and you can just press enter, press the enter key or the return key to scroll down, and after you have find what you want, you can press Q to exit it. that's a very good way to do it. Now you can also use tail and config. It will like by default print the last few lines of the file. You can also give some arguments, like I don't know, for tail you can give man tail h. So let's see what happens. Tail h, tail help. So if you go help version, and you can see, oh yeah, C bytes. Oh, this is the number of lines. Also, if you give tail config /n and give 10 underlines and 10 lines, will be fine. Config it should print the 10 lines. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10. So if you make it 20, it would print the 20 lines, as you can see. So pretty cool command. Hope you don't forget it. Now the next command is, so the last one is editing long commands. For that, the shortcut is Ctrl X and Ctrl E. Ctrl X and Ctrl E. So let me, for example, let me just copy my config file from .config sway config and move it to /home, visual documents, and if I need to edit this, instead of going with my mouse, what I can do is just Ctrl X and Ctrl E. It will open a text editor, and from here I can change whatever I want. This is actually pretty much a short command, but you can also, if this is a very long command, instead of retyping, you can use the editor. So that's it. Now if you Ctrl S and yes and type it, it will actually run the command. It's pretty nice. Now if I just go to cd documents and ls, then there's my rest the config file. Okay, cd dot where's my file? Actually should be here. cd dot. Oh yeah, one more thing. If you press cd, it will go to your home directory, and if you press cd dot, it will go back or directly backward. And if you cd downloads and cd 3 times load, it will move 2 folders back. So that's pretty interesting if you accidental and interesting. So yeah, that's it. Thank you and have a nice day.